Shout out to my husband for being so patient. I should be nice to him more often because without him, we'd probably... actually, I'm not going to make him big-headed. So we figured it out.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say you did pretty good by yourself. But he does help a lot.
Yeah, he studies everything for us and then comes back and be like, okay, this is what I figured out.
Yeah. It's like, here's how to get rid of static. Thank you.
Shout out to Tina for watching us religiously every week. I feel like I should shout out at least one person a week.
Oh, that'd be nice. Shout out to my cousin for giving us some very good critiquing.
Yeah. Let everyone know where they can find you.
Find us on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Find us on Instagram. XcuseMyOpinion. No E, just an X. Find us on TikTok. And starting this episode, I think, we're going to start launching, hopefully, fingers crossed, on every platform.
Ooh.
So that'll be exciting. You can find us on Apple, on YouTube, hopefully, on whatever else. I don't know all of them. But wherever else. Eventually, we'll get on Patreon. And who knows, maybe OnlyFans. That was a joke.
It wasn't, though.
That was a joke. OnlyFans because you could pay to listen to us.
Just put the video of us.
That's what Patreon is.
I know, clickbait and just have like a your
my
toe. And then they click it, it's like, hello, it's us. And then they had just paid like $50 for that video.
So stay tuned.
We love you guys.
And that's all. You see anything different?
What's different?
These mics are pretty official.
Now you won't hear
ASMR anymore.
You know what's... How much I hate small noises like that, to a point last week I was trying to edit our video and you did with your iced coffee.
I love doing that though.
And when I tell you, every time I rewatched it and like I forget it and go back to and rewatch it, it pisses me off every time.
But I love doing that.
I hate ASMR as much as I like a joke around about it.
See,
I hate it.
Well, it depends for me.
And then you did like the movement you made with your mouth.
Ew.
I was like, oh my god.
So, oh my god, look at, I need to stop.
I don't know why I feel so nervous. I feel like
if only you guys knew.
I'm on my period.
Yeah.
Before she starts complaining about me.
No,
and
I was
just literally.
I was just gonna say it just happened 10 minutes before I got here.
It did, and I've just been really rude to a lot of people today.
Her husband.
I will not apologize for who I am.
In other news, how's your week?
It was great until 10 minutes before you got here.
Do anything exciting?
We had Eid.
Yep.
Which I never really fasted anyway, so it's like more for my husband. We went out for a birthday, my friend's birthday. And that's it, really.
Nice.
My head hurt after. Like, I always remember how much I love and hate going out because I love the atmosphere. But then I came home, I smelled like cigarettes.
Yeah.
And my whole head, it was funny because my friend and I came back to sleep here. And we had taken a Tylenol before we left because we're like, oh my god, our head is going to hurt. It's going to hurt when we get home. So we got here and she looks at me and she goes, oh my god, like that Tylenol really worked. Like my head doesn't hurt. The second we got into my kitchen, all I hear is tee from like how much our head hurts.
Oh shit.
Because it was so loud in there. So that was a nice sleep because sleeping with like a nice headache is...
Oh my god. I wake up with them a lot though. I get a lot of migraines.
Really? No, I can't. I actually can't. It'll cancel my whole day.
Really? Well, I can't. But I'll get like migraines like a shit ton.
Yeah, I know some people who have like really bad migraines, but...
I used to brag about it. I used to tell my mom like, oh, I'm so... My mom used to get them all the time. And I was like, oh, I've never gotten headaches. And then one day in college, I got slapped in the face with one and they never stopped.
We love that.
Yep.
How was your week?
My week was good. I finally went back to the gym this morning. I hadn't been in like literally a week and a half. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because we started doing at-home workouts.
You've been doing it though. You did yoga and shit.
Yeah. But like we really started doing it intense and it was nice the other day and we did, I think it was full body.
Nice.
And when I tell you, we were like on bed rest for 2 days. I couldn't even like fold myself up. And I had so many setups this weekend. So I was like, wonderful. Love.
Other than that, I did nothing really exciting. Actually, I had a really nice, relaxing weekend. I didn't really do anything. What did I do this weekend? I did nothing.
We love.
Yeah.
We love a nothing kind of weekend.
I want to discuss how weird it is seeing your friends as professionals in their work atmosphere. Because let me give you an example. My best friend, and I hope she doesn't catch this snippet, she did, see, I always mix it up. She did, I think she did child and youth care.
Mm-hmm.
But for the life of me, till this day, I will say she did early childhood education anytime someone asks on accident. So, like, even right now saying it, I'm not positive which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, for my job, my girlfriends have zero idea what I do. Like, zero. No clue. They'll be like, oh, you just sell stuff. I'm like, that's what I do. No idea. Even Jasa, she, like, is, I guess, a nurse's assistant or something. Don't know the term. Don't know what she does. I know she works midnights and she's up all night helping patients. But, like, do you have friends like that? That you don't know what the fuck their job is?
And what do you not know about, like, what they do on a day-to-day basis or what their title holds? I can't take my friends seriously as professionals
Your friend that's a teacher?
due to the fact that I know what my friends are outside of work. Like, my best friend Tina is a second grade teacher.
Yeah.
And during COVID, we would, like, go out and whatever, and she'd come back. We once had a sleepover, and she had to continue learning or teaching the next day.
Yeah.
And when I tell you how I seen her, like, educate these kids and yell at these kids, I'm like, you know what, Tina? While you're raising those kids, maybe you should raise yourself too.
Yep, because that's Nora. She also she helps, she deals with, like, special ed kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny because, so, like, she'll send us a selfie of her at work, and then she'll send, like, a voice note of the way she's, like, disciplining the kids.
Stop.
And she'll be like, come here, dear. You come over here. And then it's so funny because, like, if she's talking to a guy and she, like, is getting to know somebody, or I don't even know how I should be saying this, but I don't really give a fuck. But if she's talking to somebody and, like, she tells them, like, I just love the kids. She talks about the children.
Tina.
Meanwhile, to us, I'm like, you love them? Oh, like, you're so...
Tina, imagine doing all that while in French.
Yeah, literally.
And, like, of course, if she was to be talking to a guy, she'd be like, I love the kids. I
Yeah.
do it for the kids. Or, like, if she's going into, like, she's just applied to another district.
Oh, yeah.
And I can only imagine her being like, I love it and I do it for the kids. Meanwhile, she'll send us, like, videos or, like, text us being, I'm going to put the next kid in a chokehold.
Like, for real.
And it's like, teachers, honestly, God bless them. Because they're basically babysitting your kids.
And not getting paid enough. Sorry.
For basically the whole entire day.
Yep.
But yeah, I can never take my friends seriously. And especially, like, if I ever walked into your work and seen you in your office, well, don't talk to me, first of all.
You know what I think job I can't really take serious when they're doing it is, like, a friend that's a cop.
Yeah, I always
Like-
see, yeah.
You think you're gonna fucking punish me? Yeah, right.
Ahmed's friend is a cop.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that is the last person that should be a cop,
Like, come on.
and, like, if I was to ever see you as a cop and
Yeah.
I seen you
Oh
out, I'm
my
like,
god. I wanted to be a cop at one point. Meet you as a cop?
Could you
Imagine
imagine?
you as a fucking cop.
but that's what I told my...
You'd literally handcuff yourself on accident. We'd literally be like...
I told my high school counselor that I wanted to become a cop. And he looked at me and goes, maybe we shouldn't.
Why not?
And he goes, with your track record, maybe we shouldn't. You're not really...
But here's the thing. A lot of the cops don't have the best track record to begin with. It's very rare to find a police officer that is like, for example, my friend Laura, you know Laura, she became a border cop. But she has had that in her mind since, like, grade school. Like, she did everything possible to make sure, like, she did that. And then you have, like, people who are, like, party hardy. And then they're like, I'm going to just go be a cop because I
And they
have
just do
connections.
it.
Yeah.
And it's...
I'm like, buddy,
we're
did you
now-
study the law?
We are now at that age, though, where everyone who are our friends are in, like, the actual higher fields of, like, they're no longer at, like, the mall working or, like, you know what I
Literally.
mean? So it's like my husband and his friends. Like,
Yep.
his friends that I see that are just always, like, arguing with each other
Yeah.
and, like, messing
Shooting
around
the
with each other
shit. Yeah.
are lawyers, doctors,
That's so crazy to me.
people who, like, literally are needed every single day.
Yeah, that's
and I'm just
insane.
like,
They're like real jobs. Like you're not just like flipping burgers or like serving a table. Those are real jobs too. That sounded really fucked up. I just mean like they're
more, to be honest, jobs taken seriously in society.
Yeah, which is kind of really bad though, but yes.
It is, because like, no offense to anybody doing anything. Like
I've been there, I've done all of that. So.
But if you were to compare and someone would be like,
I mean, they definitely require more work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A job that was, again, I don't want to be canceled for this, but a job that was really worked.
Well, yeah, he went to school for how long?
12 years.
Yeah. I think you guys get what we're trying to say.
You get what I'm trying to say.
They're like more fucking like, you know. Okay, I can't even take her husband serious and he does surgery for a living.
Yeah.
Like I'll literally be sitting there talking to him and I'm just looking at him like.
That's the thing. Like I'll look at my husband and I'm like.
You perform surgery.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, that's something that I think is intense.
Like us as adults should be taking this shit really seriously. But if I was to sit in your office today, Bina, and you got a phone call, I'm literally sitting there.
It's so funny.
Making noises.
Because when I do get a phone call and I'm like, hi, thanks for calling. Like, Robina speaking. How may I help you? In my own head, I'm literally like.
Monkey playing.
Yeah. Like, it's so fucked. And then it's crazy because I remember there's times where I'll call and the person on the other line. Like, there was one time, for example, the other guy was like, he worked in the group and he goes, but he worked at another dealership and he goes, wow, you sound so, what is the term he used? I forget. It was like not sophisticated, but like something along the lines of like put together. And he goes, how come I've never met you? I literally was like, probably because it's my like second month here. And also me put together at work. It's so funny. The girls will be like, you look so pretty today. Like you always look so put together. I'm like, I literally did my makeup as I was driving to work today. But there's that. And then there's the organized Bina who's so precise at work that you cannot tell me shit. It's good to have best of both worlds. I just can't take it seriously a lot of the time.
How great is your customer service voice though?
Oh, wonderful.
I used to do it in front of my sisters.
Yeah.
My sister's like, oh my God, that's so fucking annoying. Because like obviously how we talk right now. And then there's, thank you so much for calling in. How can I help you?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because like I'll be talking to Brent. I'm like, give me a second. I'm going to call or whatever. And I'm like, hi, how are you? This is, and then my sisters fucking hate customer service voice. But it's so easy how you can just switch.
But it's funny because one time Amani heard me talking to a customer who I knew was around my age and she heard me talking like this and she goes, is that how you talk to people? I was like, no, this person's like my age. I don't give a fuck.
Still be nice. Still
no, but but to a point where you almost have to sound personable to some of them. Like if it's an older senior, yes, of course. The other day I had a girl come in my office and I was like, oh, like, why are you getting a new vehicle? She goes, I just got a fucking divorce and he's a piece of shit. So, and she told me her whole life story.
Well, yeah, for sure. In the workplace, you just basically filter it to whatever audience you have.
Yeah.
So if you have older people, you obviously try to, you know, talk a lot more professional and be nicer.
Be a little bit slower too. You know, I was thinking about that yesterday. If you could sing, I don't know why. Can you at all? Like even the slightest bit?
I like to believe that I can sing.
Actually,
no.
Oh, like you never recorded yourself singing when you were younger?
I haven't. It's like the worst.
You haven't?
I have.
Oh, same.
Multiple times.
My best friend and I used to do like stupid clips together.
And I actually...
We would hang like a cheetah blanket as a backdrop.
I like to believe... And honestly, in the shower, I know people say this.
Me too.
But I can fucking sing in the shower.
In the car?
Because I have no limits.
Here's the thing. If I'm alone, I don't have any limits because like I'm convinced in my head with just the slightest bit of auto-tune, I'm fine. The slightest. Actually, not the slightest, sorry. The like most auto-tune. But like just add a little auto-tune in there. I'll make a bop.
Yeah, I always say if I could, if you could just tweak it a little bit, like if you could do to my voice what some people do to their face with Facetune.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
You never know. Maybe we'll get there one day. First I was afraid. I was petrified. Okay, hold on. We're actually gonna.
What's your favorite song? What's a song that?
Okay, I have. See, like I got favorite songs up the ass.
Like I have.
Like my favorite song. There's a few, but like there's a few that come to mind right away. Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. Morning by what's his name? Marky Bassey.
I'm talking about a song that you
can sing.
Like,
Sunday Morning. That's like the nicest, like, oh, Thank You by, I forget her name, but I just started bumping it again the other day.
Tea's gone cold. I'm wondering
That's the
why.
one. Is that the song you're talking about?
That's
It's called Thank You.
yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Are you fucking
I
with
was
me?
just listening to it before you got here.
I've been bumping it this last week.
By what's her name?
I
though?
forget. My tea is gone cold. I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. Raindrops on my window. I can see it all. And even put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Do you know? That's where we cut it out. Okay, I have a hold on. Oh, for giving me the best days of my life. Mine are a little. I love that song though. Wow.
I have that I could like
Belt
sing. And Fast Car by Tracy Chapman.
Don't know that one.
You got a fast car.
No.
I got a plan to get inside of here.
Oh, I do know that song. I don't know the lyrics enough though.
Picture by Kid Rock.
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
If you heard it, you'd
For sure. I have so many. I'll send them to you. Okay, so back to what I was actually going to ask earlier because I don't know where the fuck we just started singing. There's a new trend going around on Instagram.
Ooh, we love trends.
Well, you won't like it, but just put yourself in a singles position, okay?
Okay.
It's called the pair trend. I'm sure you already know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I found out what it was yesterday. So basically, Instagrammers have started a trend where they put the pair emoji in their bio stating that they're single instead of going on dating apps. And that's like the way for people to find out and hit them up and so on and so forth. If you were single, I actually was thinking about this yesterday. If you were single, would you put the pair in your bio?
So to correct you a little bit, it's to be single.
Yeah.
And that they are open for you to message them.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah.
That's basically what the whole
like
thing
obviously
was.
you have to be you have to be willing if you're putting that.
For sure, but it's like, oh,
yeah.
Now you need consent. So it's really much just
imagine putting another emoji just to fuck with people.
Apple.
A peach.
A pear and an apple. It's like
an eggplant and a
and a donut.
Okay.
But
would you put one? Would you?
I don't,
well, if you were single and looking. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I don't fucking see why not. You're on Tinder.
Fuck it.
I don't like it's the same as being on literally Tinder, Bumble, Hinge.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I feel like if I was single, I'd be open to anything.
But the thing about Instagram is like there are some fucking like if you're public, there's weirdos on there that can just like. But I guess that's like a request. It's like getting in your messages like a request anyway. Same shit.
True. Oh, I would.
You know how
100%.
Bumble.
Yeah.
Do you know about how the dating apps work?
No, not really.
Okay, so Bumble is like the female messages first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think same with Hinge.
Mm-hmm.
Hinge is. I actually had never been on Hinge. I fucking would have loved to go on Hinge only because they have like a segment where you can a little section where you can put a voice clip. So imagine you like someone has a perfect profile and then they have a funny ass voice clip, and there's some funny ass ones. Then you have the lame ones that are like,
I like long walks on the beach.
Yeah, no.
Get to know me. I'm actually really great.
Bumble would be fucking. My brother and his fiance met on Bumble.
A friend of mine got married and now has a child, and they met on Tinder.
Yeah, see. But here's the thing about Instagram is I feel like, I mean, it's everything else already. You sell on Instagram, you advertise on Instagram, like you do everything on Instagram.
Yeah.
How the fuck would you not just meet people off Instagram?
There's nothing wrong with any way of meeting anyone.
No.
I think it's cute. It's harmless.
I think it is cute.
It's harmless. Do what you want, and if that's the way that you
find the love of your life, then let it be.
You never know, really. You might forget that pair on there and someone else sees it.
Imagine that pair still. Imagine you like end up meeting somebody and then now it turns into a matter of like, so are you going to take the pair out of your bio?
But realistically, you could just say like,
where are you looking?
Perfect pair.
Aww, that's cute. That was actually cute.
Oh, really?
That was.
Oh.
Which takes me to my next question about if you would be open to blind dates. This is like, Amani is single right now. Not literally. In
I'm not.
this episode, we're pretending because of all these questions.
I would. And you know what? I was actually thinking about this the other day because I was wanting to ask you that. Like, would you be okay with blind dates? Because I was really considering setting a friend up on a blind date.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm just like, is it appropriate? Is it... I don't know what people's boundaries are. Even if, like, my friends be like, yeah, I'm open to meeting new guys. I always feel like, would it be embarrassing to, like, set somebody up on a blind date? Because is it more of the sense of, like, well, you're not having much luck. Let me do it for you kind of thing.
Oh, basically you were saying that you would think that your friend would find it almost insulting.
Would you think it was insulting?
No, but I'm such a fucking, like, funny ass friend that, like, I'm a terrible example. I would be like, I'm not sensitive to that stuff. I'd be like, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, like if I was single genuinely and you would be like, oh, we're all going up, like, or you'd be like, oh, there's a guy there for you. You'd be like,
Perfect.
Let's go.
However, I think it would depend on what friend it is that's setting it up. Like, I got some friends, like, I think they think in their brain, like, this would be the perfect person for you. And I'd meet the person, I'd be like, are you fucking out of your mind? Mm-hmm. Why are you setting me up with a monkey? But then I have friends, like, if you was you to tell me, like, Bina, I have the perfect, you know, I would be like, okay, let's go.
Because I 100% go for personality, money, and looks. Nothing more, nothing less.
Those are, like, literally the three main things in a relationship.
Yeah, but some people will be like, he has a great personality. Here's for you.
I'm not going to lie, though. Yeah, I've had some friends that are like, this guy's like, you would be perfect. And I look at them and I'm like, listen, I am not all looks. I need to be attracted to you. I'm sorry if that sounds shallow. I like, to a certain extent, and I firmly believe personalities make somebody better. Yeah. 100%. You know, there's people that I've looked at, I'm like, you're not that good looking, but your personality, I need to be at least somewhat attracted to you.
100%. Like, I could never give you anything that, because I know what you're worth and you know what you're worth. And I could never give you anything that is less than a good personality and great to you and is fucking hilarious. Mm-hmm. Money 100%. Because I am now into the, like, I don't care what anyone thinks, to a point where they're like, oh my God, money isn't everything. Like, no. Set yourself up. Yeah. Set yourself up. If someone has to have money, whether it's you or him, there has to be money. Like, we're not starting off of a humble start just because, like, oh, you're a very nice guy. No.
See, I'm very much the type where I do think money is very important, but I very much think you both can get to that together.
If there's a plan.
Okay, see, that's what I was going to say. Because
we're not, like in my case, if I was single, I'm not 28 and hoping that you're getting it together now. Or like, you get what I'm saying. No, I get it. I hope that you're established at this. Yeah. And we're at an age, like, we're not, 16 anymore. Yeah. 16, you could have gone for the funny guy or the good looking guy. Because sometimes some good looking guys are fucking stupid.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean?
They're so stupid.
Like, so you can't just go off for looks. So you need to have the full package. Yeah. So if you were to be set up on a blind date, you'd hope that whoever is setting you up
is not setting you up with someone who's living in their mama's basement.
Absolutely. So
I don't think
to answer your question, yes, I would, but depends on who's setting me up.
Yeah. I think 100%. So too. I also think a part of me would just do it for, like, shits and giggles. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not expecting nothing out of this. A free meal? Perfect.
Yeah, if it was in a sense of I knew that, like, fuck it, let's do it, I would call one of my friends to just, like, be in the same place that we are and just sit behind.
Wherever?
Behind the guy. Yeah.
I think they're fucking hilarious. But I have friends that are, like, absolutely, toodalutely not. I would never go on a blind date. I'm like, you're boring. Yeah, hell yeah. No, they wouldn't.
But those are people who
can't make conversation. But here's the thing. You could put me in a room with mimes. And I'm fucking we're gonna start barking. Like,
so, like my husband could never put him on a blind date.
You could not, most definitely.
He is literally the most
monotoned gentleman.
Monotoned person. And, like,
even when I think of my best friends, like, I think of they probably both could if they wanted to be put on a blind date, one more than the other.
Yeah.
Do you think you could put your best friends on a blind date?
Every single one of them. Because I know, like, I could put them all on it. Like, I could find someone for them. I've actually found someone for my friend. Mm-hmm. And he genuinely was the perfect match.
And it didn't work for them, though?
It didn't work because both of them are very... Like, I don't even know what the word is. like both of them lacked one thing.
Oh, that's sad.
You know what I mean? Because they both had, great jobs.
That's stupid, though.
They both had great jobs, and they both, gorgeous people.
Yeah.
Just both of them had two different.
Just one thing that was like a deal breaker for each of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you go on this blind date.
Yeah.
You wrote this, actually, so you will probably have the word. I don't know. I think we might have differing opinions. You go on the blind date. First of all, you find out he's a smoker.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's attractive?
There's something about men smoking a cigarette. But let me tell you, I wouldn't marry anyone that was like a
nicotine addict.
that smoked like my parents.
Yeah, but that gets to that, eh?
No, because then there's people like I know, like my brother. My brother smokes occasionally. Like I know he smokes when he goes out. Like it's not someone that's just like, okay, after dinner, let's start.
Now, at this age.
Yeah, smoking a cigarette isn't, it's not a deal breaker for me.
It's not a deal breaker for me either, but I'll tell you why. Because I've dated a smoker, and I never was I the type, if it's something you're starting, here's the thing, if it's something you're starting or you've been doing before me, I'm never going to have you like quit it. I don't. That's like you'd figure it out for yourself. If it's something you're starting, if we're dating and you start smoking cigarettes, I'm going to throw them in the trash. Every single time. Yeah. I'm not needing you to pick up that habit. Like, that's not something, I'm trying to live a long life. I'm expecting you to live a long life with me.
True. Like, that's not where I start thinking into it. To me, it's just like it's an attraction.
For you, yeah. If you're like out clubbing with your girls and you see an attractive gentleman smoking a cigarette, you're like, ooh.
Because I'm the last person that should be smoking a cigarette. But if we're out.
Have you smoked a cigarette?
I'm telling you, if I had someone handing me a cigarette.
No, I've never smoked a cigarette. Oh, I can't. Something about it, though.
Yeah.
No. There's a lot of people that have done it when they've been out. Like, it's a very, very, very common thing, actually. I just never have. I don't know why. I think it's because my whole family did. And I was just always so like, you guys are sick.
Yeah, but after the fact, I always be like, oh my God, you're a piece of shit. Like, why would you do that to yourself?
And I also think you're the type of person, Bianca's like this. You like the taste of like bittery stuff. Mm-hmm. No.
But I also have an addictive personality. So like I always stop myself because it's like I could actually go to the gas station and like buy myself a pack of cigarettes.
See, that's the one thing where you would think I would try so many things because I don't have an addictive personality.
No, I can't.
Zero zip. I refuse to.
I always know to like when to cut myself off because like I actually have an addictive personality. It's like I'll literally make it happen.
Yeah. So it's not a deal breaker.
No, I love
okay,
it.
so what if... Okay, hold on. So what if you're getting to know this person?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I just threw up. And they're consistently smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, that's gross to me. Like I know somebody... I was actually sitting with them not too long ago. Mm-hmm. And they literally were like, cigarette after cigarette. And I'm just like, there's no way. Like, they would put it down. Like, take it out. Like, once you're like that, no, I don't like it. But if you're just like...
When you're out and whatever,
like that pack.
There's a lot of couples that are like that.
Yeah, I think that pack should last you at least...
Like a month.
Yeah.
Even that's like...
That's a lot.
That's still a long... Or that's still not a long time.
Because that's technically like... Because some packs come with 25 in them. Yeah. That's one a day. No, I would not even expect you to have one a day.
I get it.
An occasional cigarette smoker, I'm fine with.
Not bad.
Meanwhile, I married
a surgeon who's a doctor who's literally like sent from heaven above and he doesn't do anything.
Ginger tea and he smokes argile, but like he never smoked a cigarette.
I mean, that's pretty bad though.
Never had a drink in his life.
Yeah.
Just, you open him up and it's like his lungs are not pink.
They're literally white. Yin and yang.
Yeah. Oh, me and him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know how we actually get along, but that's a story for another time.
Well, me either.
Because we're two different personalities. Like, Bina just watched us.
Every time I'm here, it's like the funniest thing because they bicker about the dumbest shit that I'm like, I hope this is what I bicker about. And also, I'd knock her the fuck out if she was my wife, bro. Like, let me tell you, I would actually sock you in the jaw.
He's very patient.
You know what I really want to go to one day? A throwback concert so bad.
Like a 90s concert?
Yeah, like Nelly... And like Jerul and
I don't really care for them that much.
Oh, see, yeah, this is where our music taste differs because I like don't care to send you music because I know it's not shit you listen to, but like I'm so 90s, 2000s R&B and hip hop.
Like Chris
Love.
Brown? I don't care for it.
Not really. More like Ja Rule and Ashanti and
Really?
like Nelly and that whole genre. Mario.
Like
yeah,
I
love.
like there's a select few that I like songs, but I went to a Backstreet Boys concert, so I like that kind of throwback.
Nickelback. That's a genuine question.
No.
Oh, why not? He's got some good tunes. I don't know why he gets so much hate.
No, I like Backstreet Boys. And that's really it in that kind of genre. Don't really care for anyone
The
else.
fuck did you listen to growing up?
Backstreet Boys.
That's it. Just Backstreet Boys.
And
Nothing else.
yeah, I think so. There was other songs, but nothing really stuck out to me. But I always like repeated Backstreet Boys. And then today, I just really, I like indie folk music.
Yeah, sometimes it's too slow for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Very, very, very slow to a point where like my husband hates.
Yeah, like sometimes she'll like play us. Bro, the other day we went to pick up like her cousin from work, and they're playing some slow ass. And I literally was like, please, if you want to go be sad when the car's not full of your friends.
That's when I like switch over to Drake. If I know.
Yeah, and I was like, this is how you know that she doesn't listen to anything aside from indie because she put Drake out of everybody.
What's wrong with Drake?
There's nothing. It's just like it was the most basic, most played, like, you know.
I like, indie folk or pulp.
Whereas I'm the type where like my music gotta get me up and going and like.
Oh yeah, like if I'm working out 100%, like my music is something that I could like kick the hinges off of a door. But if I'm like doing anything else, it's depending on who I'm with.
No, my music is just so versatile. Like the last 2 years, UK hip hop, R&B, all fucking
Okay,
day.
yeah. See, I can listen to it.
Oh, okay.
I love any kind of music, but if I'm like my choice is to listen to like Bon Iver,
Yes.
070 Shake. And that's it.
I don't know how we keep doing that, but I'm kind of living for it. Like we just keep. I don't know. This was not even a conversation I was planning to have either today.
What?
That.
Oh.
What I wanted to ask was, Jalen and Monette. She wants to show me their. Is it Monette?
Monet McMichael.
She's so fine.
Hard launch. And the funniest thing is that everyone knew that they were dating before. If you don't know who Jalen and Monet McMichael are, you're living under a rock. Or your For You page.
Or you just don't have TikTok.
Yeah, or your TikTok For You page is just Asian.
Fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Or Asian mukbang. Like there's no in between. But they are now dating. They did a soft launch. And then now they did a hard launch.
And the soft launch was so cute.
Yeah.
It was like the cutest. Like I seen the ice bath TikTok. That's so fucking cute.
But the funniest thing about it all is how fast TikTok found out. And like to a point where somebody like the smallest details TikTok found, and that's how like it circled back to them dating to a point where like this much Bina of her nail was in his video and they're just like they're dating.
Not even. Let me tell you how crazy it was. She posted something about how she needs to date somebody who's an addition. This was the funniest thing to me. Did you see this?
Yeah.
She posted about how someone needs to be an addition to her life and and then they played it. They like cut the video to him answering a question on Instagram where he's answering the question of like people asking if he ever liked math or something, and he goes, "No, I don't really fuck with numbers, but I like addition though." And that was the smoothest.
But people grabbed that.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, Mona. And to
or the flowers.
Yeah. Certified flower girl.
Yeah.
To a point, Bina, where like people literally, someone had commented yesterday when they, because when they did a hard launch, someone had commented like, "Well done, ladies. I hope your hard work really paid off." And then someone else on the bottom was like, "If I ever go missing, just please hand over my case to TikTok."
TikTok, literally.
Because like they'll find you in a second.
I haven't seen the hard launch yet.
It's really cute. It's not gonna make you cry or anything.
No. It's like cute.
It's as if Monet is our best friend and you now officially like.
And we do love you, girl.
We love you. And it's literally as if Your best friend just got proposed to.
Okay, let's see.
I had to grab my phone. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Why are you crying, bitch? It's that time. No, that is the cutest shit. And let me tell you why I love it. I need to stop screaming. Number one, they're both vloggers, which is like the best part because that's my dream. That is like literally my dream, to have a man who knows how to take fucking cute videos and put them together.
100%.
The cutest thing ever. And here's my favorite part about his hard launch. He had her do the cute shit that he does. Like open his
garage door.
Yeah. Where is there apartments like that? Because we don't got them around here.
No,
but anyway.
You can make them though. Because like realistically, it's all customizable, Bina. Even in your own home. Are you talking about like when the door raises?
She thinks I have that much money right now.
I know. It can be done if you fucking want it done.
But
I can do it here.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm saying... Sorry, the one time. Sorry. Good God almighty. Anyway, and what I love about the whole launch is how long they've been doing cute-ass shit together. And let me say, it's probably so sweet because they're like in their own little... world. It's really cute.
I will congratulate them though, because they really... From what I understand, though, they both went through a lot of like shit before they really found
each other. Yeah, I heard about his ex.
Themselves, though. They found themselves before they found each other. Oh. But I will congratulate them on protecting their peace and really working on this before like they before they launched. So, congratulations to them.
And it's really cute.
I love love.
That's so cute. I love it. Honestly. And I will say too, for them, it was, and I think this is like literally what I just said. They probably were like in La La Land, just by themselves. Mm-hmm. And now it just also makes it feel a lot more real for them. Yeah. Most definitely.
100%. Now that everyone knows about them, it's like, do you know how many like more, I always wonder, like, do you know how many more paid partnerships they're probably going to get together?
Yeah.
Wallah.
Most definitely for couples shit. Yeah. Oh yeah.
100%. Like even down to the point, like I've seen someone before, once they did the hard launch, wallah, their next video was like them advertising like lube and vibrators and stuff.
Oh, that's...
But how much they're fucking getting paid for?
I mean... Okay, I have a question.
What?
How long do you think it would take you to launch on social media with your significant other? In today's day and age, you were like obviously way back before. It was different.
I'm actually really surprised with how, not even how, but like that I didn't do a hard launch, because I started posting Ahmed the second, not even the second. I think it was like a few, I think I waited a year, but I was also 16 years old. So like.
But that is a hard launch back then.
That was a hard launch, but like everyone knew about him. But today's day and age, yeah. I probably would wait the year.
A whole year? Mm-hmm. Me. I'm like, a whole year? I've never posted anybody online.
I would wait a year, or at least, for me, I would wait until he asked for my hand. Yeah, like... Yeah. When I know it's getting serious, or at least until he's like met my family and like I've met his family.
Yeah.
Gotten really serious.
It's like exclusive.
Very. I probably do. I wish I did it when I had a tulpe, or like when he asked for my hand, because
I was just gonna say,
because everyone, when I was working and like everyone knew about Ahmed, like when I had my tulpe, it was just like whatever.
I just had this conversation the other day, because I think so. Tulpe, for those who don't know, is something where Arabs traditionally do it, and it's the like husband's family going to the wife's family, basically asking for her hand to basically be exclusive. Okay. I think they're kind of, not gonna lie to you, I think they're kind of pointless when the couple is already exclusive. So like in your case, I didn't understand what was happening.
Exactly.
I thought it was like an engagement, but then like obviously years later, like the other day when I was thinking about it, I was like, why the fuck she have a tulpa if she, even like they were already out, you know?
Even my family, like my sisters and everything, they're just like, there's no point of it anymore. But we genuinely had to do it for culture. Yeah. Because like...
And you were younger.
And I was younger too, but like I think it was for my parents and his parents, just to, so everyone knew that we were officially a couple, because although we were still around our families before we had this tulpe, it's just culturally expected. Yeah. Like once that happens, it's like, okay, great. I can now be seen out there without being referred as his girlfriend, or
And without people, basically for Arabs, it's without somebody saying something.
it's basically the stolpe is just for others.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
That's where I'm like very private in that regard. I would want it to be private. I don't even know if I would have like,
A stolpe?
unless it
You
was.
guys do promisings though. It's
We
like,
do,
it's
yeah.
more of like a promise.
It's the same. But see, I'm so not traditional in that regard.
I know.
It'd literally be for my family, and that's why I would have it private, because I'm sure we'd be exclusive.
I would, today's day and age, if I started dating today, I would wait 1 year.
I'm not like, I don't put times on things like that, but I would probably wait until like cutthroat, no games, no nothing. Like until I'm ready, until my family knows, that's when it's like
Once there's an actual emotional
understanding,
because like you can be with somebody for years and there still wouldn't be much of an emotional
Right.
understanding and like no emotion attached. So once I know that I'm looking at you and you're looking at me, and we both have an agreement and an understanding of like a future, that is when I'll take you serious. Like,
which is crazy because there's people that are like, they'll say things like, well, wouldn't you want to be public and wouldn't you want to claim this person? I was like, why would you want to claim somebody and then it not work out? What is the point of that?
because there's a lot of people who actually will start dating somebody and like 2 weeks later they'll like announce it, and then like 2 weeks later they're done, and it's like they're with the next person. I'm just like, bro.
Which takes me to my next topic. How early is too early to announce your pregnancy online?
Online?
Yeah. Or in general. But like typically when you announce it out, I guess family's different though.
Family is different. I think my first ultrasound will be my family. To the world,
How-
I think once I know the gender.
How early do you have an ultrasound?
You can go anytime. Once you know you're pregnant, you can go get an ultrasound right away,
really?
and they see.
You would tell your family at the first ultrasound? What if it's like 4 weeks?
I'd have to like, you know when you do an ultrasound and you can see like a little dot?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'd go and wait until I see like the figure of the head, and like once you start seeing it forming. I think, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I would do it after my second ultrasound, because second ultrasounds are like
More legit.
More
Okay.
legit and more promising. I would tell my family then, because I don't know if you know this, but I actually don't know if I can have kids. And this is like the first time I actually say this.
This is now a therapy session.
It's not a therapy session.
No, I'm joking.
But because I've done really hardcore radiation with chemo,
Wow.
and like they had me sign like a waiver of like, you now understand this.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't believe in that. I believe in the grace of God.
Absolutely.
So we're not gonna think that way. But because of like my paranoia and like that kind of
The
stuff,
concern, yeah.
I wouldn't be comfortable enough to like, I'd genuinely be on like the doctor's ass and just be like, you know,
Yeah, like
I would
checking
do
in.
blood work, first ultrasound, second ultrasound, and then I'd be comfortable enough to share with my family, and even Ahmed actually.
Yeah.
To the world, though, to answer your question, I would wait at least 3 months, or until I know the gender.
Okay, now here's the thing. Would you have a like a whole gender reveal with
No.
like family and stuff? No, right? Isn't like you and your husband just like so cute? Like I feel like the ones that are I saw something the other day that said, yeah, y'all are going all out for the gender reveals because there's no wedding. Like because there's like they're not getting married. It's like baby daddies.
Oh no! I wouldn't do a big gender reveal. I won't have a baby shower.
Yeah, I don't know about that either, actually.
I don't care for those.
I think your friends would. Anyway.
That's the thing, right? Like, because even in my bridal shower, you guys did something. I don't care for it.
So when you first see couples,
Bina, I need to make this point.
yeah.
The second, what is your thought when you see a pregnancy announcement?
Honestly, my first thought is literally like, oh my God, these people too. I'm excited for them, but I'm just like, holy shit, so many babies.
Either I'm sick in the head, or I hope somebody else thinks this too. My first thought is these two people had sex.
Yeah, but the problem with that is I already, like, the second people are posting pictures, I'm like, oh, they're fucking.
No. My sister gave me this
Ick.
because the second she found out she was pregnant, she's like, oh my God, I can't do this, because I've told you this before, she's a very private person, like does not
Yeah.
like that. My other sister is very open and like she'll talk about any and everything. Everything's
Yeah.
on the table. My other sister is
The
not.
opposite?
Very private. Her first thought was, oh my God, mom and dad are going to look at me and be like, oh my God, you had sex. So when she finally did announce it, my other sister was like, oh yeah, mom and dad, look, they had sex. So now my sister has that paranoia, and now I feel like I don't ever want to tell my parents I'm pregnant because they're going to know I had sex.
I'm sure they know.
I just never want it to be known. So now when I see people announce their pregnancies, I'm just like, oh, you too?
You want to play a quick game of Would You Rather?
Say it with your chest.
Damn.
Are you
Okay.
asking me these, or am I supposed to participate in the sense of just answering?
What is the difference between those two questions?
I do
Okay.
not know.
Would you rather? This one's actually really hard because would you rather be able to detect any lie you hear or get away with any lie you tell?
Any lie I hear,
Yeah.
because I like
okay.
to believe I'm a really good liar.
Okay.
It's a bad trait I
Fair.
have, but I'm a really good liar.
Me too, which is so bad.
I know.
And it's funny, when I've told people that, they've been like
That's fucked.
looking at me
Yeah.
sketch. I'm like, it was my upbringing.
Yeah.
But I also think I can easily detect somebody lying. I call people out
Same.
on it all the time.
I always know it, and I don't care to call it out, but I would love to have that as a superpower.
No, I think that's why I would want the opposite. I think that's why I would want to be able to get away. Because there's the odd time I'll get caught in a lie. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like
True.
I don't give a fuck if you're lying. Most of the time I probably already know.
Yeah.
But if I can get away with every single lie I ever tell. Have you ever seen the movie Who Invented, or the first person to invent lying or something? It's a guy. You ever seen that?
No.
It's a guy who invented lying. Everybody was honest in the movie. It's actually a really cool concept. Everybody was honest in the movie. The guy ends up, the banks are down. He needs money. He goes to the bank and she goes, okay, how much money is in your bank account, sir? And he gives her like, I don't know. He's like, $8,000. But it was like way less. And then she goes, okay. And then he goes, the banks like start up again. And she goes, I'm so sorry, sir. There was only like 4,000 something. And he goes, oh. And she goes, it must have been a mistake. Here you go. And she gave him like the $8,000. But imagine like being the only person on the planet Earth who could lie.
Yeah. No. I would still stick to like catching lies.
Would you rather walk in on your parents?
No.
After the topic we just had?
B.
Them walk in on you? That is terrifying. Ew, I don't even think I can answer that.
No, next question, please.
No, come on.
No, I can't. Because whatever answer it is, it's like, you know what? I would rather.
Hell no, I'd rather walk in on my parents.
Yeah, because I could just close my eyes.
And not just that, it's like more traumatizing for them.
Yeah, I would walk in and just go.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
no, fuck
thank
that.
you. Yeah.
Would you rather have a head too big for your body or a high-pitched baby voice? How big?
Let me see. Let me see.
This is my problem when I play these games is I always have to like justify whatever answer it is I'm giving.
Let me see the head. Because I already think my head's big, so.
You think your head's big? You're big-headed.
Wasn't that the question?
Would you rather lose all your money and valuables or lose all of the pictures you've ever taken? At your grown age, not your age. Think like you're 50. I got memories.
Yeah, like valuables. I mean, my pictures.
Your ring.
Fuck no. Yeah, I would lose my pictures. I don't care.
Damn, the second there's...
Listen, I'm not going to let you bash me for loving money.
Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or die in 50 years with many regrets?
I already have so many regrets, so 50 years is fine.
Damn. You know what? That's a topic we should cover one day. How people think you should live life with no regrets. Because I recently had a, what is that word? An epiphany about that. We'll talk about that next time.